Welcome to my simple life, my corner of the internet where I keep myself accountable about my spending, to save as quickly as possible, to buy me an urban homestead without the stress of rent or mortgage. Here you can see my budget, cash stuff and cash unstuff, my weekly budget and spending. You could help me reach my goal by liking, subscribing and commenting on my video. Or you can donate via my Buy Me a Coffee link down in the description. Let's go for this week.
Welcome to week 8 of 2025. If I lost 2 months, please let me know where they are. I lost them. I have no idea where the weeks went. It has been busy, but not that busy. Time flies when you're having fun. That must be it. So, without further ado, let's start with counting what I have. 250s as usual. A 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 5. 355 euros, which is my weekly budget. And as long as I'm not making huge amount of money on YouTube, it will stay the same. Why am I making these videos? Because I hear you ask, why does she do this? Because I do this process. I do it every week because it helps. It helps me save. It helps me keep track of what I'm doing and where I'm spending my money. So why not just video it and show it with you? I got interrupted. Those things happen. What was I saying? I think I explained why I am videoing it. This is my week, this is my budget, and this is going into my binders, starting with my family binder. Groceries is getting 250s, a 10, and 3 5s. And as you can see, I'm batch filming 2 videos back to back because I didn't have time last week. No, I didn't make time. That's the correct answer. I was busy crocheting, crocheting my blanket, and crocheting a piece of a costume which I saw on Pinterest. It was a Pinterest made me do it moment, and it took some time. And during that time, I was watching. If anybody even cares, I was watching. I'm Dutch. European law is so much removed from American law. It took me a while to understand how you do things there. And I was watching the Karen Reed trial. Please do not go into that rabbit hole because you never get out of it. It is a trial where I, as a European, as a Dutchy, from a liberal country where rules are rules, and we don't have jury trials, I am baffled every time I'm watching. And so is everybody else. So are the commentators, the legal commentator on internet, and I love to watch them. And as I said last week, I will be highlighting one YouTuber every week, and because of this trial and numerous other trials, she got me addicted to American law and American judges and trial coverage. I needed to be Emily D. Baker this week. Between my cash stuffing and unstuffing, I will explain why, but that will be it. That's where my week went. I was sitting in front of the TV watching live trial from America. Who am I? I'm nuts. I know, but I find it fascinating. 200, 150, 60, 70, 80, and 90, and 10, and 20, and 30. 230 in groceries. 230. I originally wanted to be someone else, but she will come back next week. Household is getting 20. 100, am I in focus? Yes. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 220, 35. 235. And I think I may be altering this envelope because it is full enough, and I may change that. Takeout is getting 10. 50, 70, 80, 90, 105. 105. Date night is getting 10. 20, 40, 50, 65. 65. Presents is getting 15. Realizing almost all the important birthdays are in the second part of the year for me. 120, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 180. Sorry. Home maintenance is getting 10. 100, 200, 10, 25, 225. And I was saving to redo my bedroom because it never has been done since it has been renovated. So it's still bare walls, but I love the style, so I'm not complaining. But because I got a bookcase from my boyfriend, I will put a picture of a Billy bookcase and the style I'm having now in my living room. I created room in my kitchen nook, I think it should be called, where I can create an island. So I bought a large table with a butcher block type tabletop, and I will convert it to a kitchen island. And there's the money going. Family is getting 5. 50, 70, 90, 100 in family. Miscellaneous is getting 5. 100, 20, 40, 50. Garden is getting 10. 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 145 in garden. And that's our family binder. Then, oh no, the cow binder. Fuel is getting 5. And why is my fuel envelope adding up? Because I use my boyfriend's car a lot, and he pays gas, and I can reimburse almost anything from my the uses of my car. So I don't spend it, but I'm saving it because fuel is expensive. 210, 25. 225. Beauty is getting 10. 50, 70, 80, 90, 105. No. 70, 80, 90. Yes, 105. 105. clothing is getting 15. And now it has 30. Feet. I'm skipping because it's completely full and I still need an appointment. Hair is getting 10. 120, 40, 60, 180. 180. Sports is getting 10. 100, 200, 320. 320. Fun is getting 5. And now it has 20. Decor is getting 5. And that's all it has. And now it has 5. Yes, that's it. This is for last week. Health is getting 10. 125. Subscriptions is getting 5. 50, 70, 90, 105. What did I say health did? 125. And hobby is getting 10. Those are my personal expenses. Then my pride and joy and why I do this. And that's my savings. My patio deck, I didn't really borrow it. I borrowed it from my own account because I have been debt free since college. I worked my way through college and never got into debt. I'm not proud of it. It's just what I did. But when I borrow from my own savings account, I still want to pay it back. 200, 300, 400, 50, 70, 80, 90, 290. And that means there's another one I can color in. Getting there. Buffer is getting 10. This is my, oh, oops, something went wrong, envelope. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. Trip is getting 10. 200, 300, 400, 10, 20, 35, 435. Glasses is getting 5. 200, 300, 400, 50, 60. That's 460. New phone is getting 5. 500. This is so nice. 530. Holiday savings is getting 5. 160. Already for the next season. Christmas and New Year's. That's for the coming Christmas. 50, 70, 80, 95. One month ahead is getting 5. 500, 600, 700, 50, 60, 75, 775. And my urban homestead, just dreaming, but no dreams, no life, 225. 225. only 5 already. And then washer dryer is getting 5 because last year I replaced both of them and now it has 40. And that's the cash stuffing for this week. This binder gives me so much peace and feeling of being prepared and not being overwhelmed by what if is in this envelope. What if something breaks? There's money in the envelope. And if something breaks that's important, the first thing I will plunder will be my 1 month ahead, and then I will start again. But as the time progresses, you can see I'm adding envelopes. There is electronics, new phone, there is 530 in there. I could buy a cheap one, a Chinese one. I could buy a phone from that. So if my phone breaks, I have something. If I want to take a trip, there is some money. I am saving for next festive season for Christmas, New Year's. And now there, because I needed to replace the washer dryer, and I did that from my normal bank account because I have a little bit of savings, but I need to add to it. And I thought I need to start that because they will break down again. And my last washer was a Miele, and it worked for 17 years, and it has been moved for 6 or 7 times. So it did its job. It was a good one, but Miele is really expensive, so I bought a cheaper one this time. But I'm saving, and if next time I think, no, I just want a really good one, then that one I will be buying. And there will be money in an envelope. So, this was the cash stuffing, but we spent money, and week 8 was a slow one. But, as I said, I will make a blank. I am hooked on law in America and how trials proceed and how people act and how some law enforcement is doing things I cannot comprehend. The best of me doesn't understand any of it. So I'm thinking, when did I stumble onto her channel? When did I find Emily? There was a trial. I don't know which one. I will look back. Maybe I will find it. But there was a trial, and it was mad. It was for European. That's the word I'm looking for. And Dutchy, completely out of my normal wheelhouse. I didn't understand jury trials. I didn't understand what judges did, and I learned a lot about American law. And so I stumbled onto the channel of Emily D. Baker, and it's for me, and I think it sounds horrible, it's looking at a car crash and not being able to look away. Being hooked on this trial, the Karen Reed trial. I think it doesn't matter if you think she did it or she didn't do it. The trial in itself, the people in it, what people do, what did people not do, what should they have done, why didn't they do it? And now there are lawyers like I don't know how to explain it. They are splitting hairs, that's the word I'm looking for, on places that are not unimportant. The important question is, did she do it or didn't she do it? And if you have any doubt that she didn't do it, then she didn't do it. That's not working in this trial. Everybody and the counters. I hesitate to say it aloud. Everything and the kitchen sink will be dragged into this because it's about snow. It's about tabletops. It's about huge amount of drinking and driving, which I do not understand for the life of me. With children, without children. And I'm baffled. So that's what I'm at. So when I'm crocheting my blanket, I'm watching Emily D. Baker, and I love her. She has a sense of humor, but she is really knowledgeable about law and can explain it for a total not American, not understanding anything about jury trials. She learned me a lot about how it works. I still don't understand it. I do understand it, but I don't understand it. I don't know how people can um, how do you call it? How should I English is hard. Describe it. The thinking pattern of some people and the actions of media and people who have no business being in this story or oh no, I know which trial hooked me on Emily D. Baker. It was the Murdoch trials from Alex Murdoch and his sons and his company. And if you have time to spare, please watch it back. It my brows were at the ceiling at the end of it. He was found guilty at the end of it, but not for everything. It was about murdering his wife and his son. And there was so much else going on. So much shit came out of the woodworks. But at the end of it, the Labrador created him guilty. So, nothing bad about Labrador dogs. So, that's my, how do you call it? That's the one YouTuber I would like to highlight this week. That's Emily D. Baker. I will leave a link and I will try to montage some things in this video because I love to do that. But that's the one I will, if you are like me and really curious about how things work and have a tendency to watch train wrecks, I think that's the way to describe it for me, then please watch that. And next week, the current retrial is proceeding, so I think the new trial is supposed to start on the 1st of April. Who knows what's happening there? But if you have the time or you are cleaning and you need something on the background, please put it on and wonder with me. Wonder about how, why, when, who, and with what. It's a game of Clue. Who did it? And who was holding the candlestick? That's about it. In this case, it's who did it and why did he have dog bites on his arm? Because somebody should have driven him over, but nothing. Please, if you like those things like me, I can highly recommend it. Emily D. Baker. So, back to the normal program. Because I don't have that much spending this week, I had the time to give her a laugh. What did I do this week? I did groceries. Yes, I did, and it was 40 and 2 5s. Yeah. My trusty toast holder. Who needs expensive cash trays when you have toast holders at the Goodwill? And then 75. Then we do 25 back into the envelope. Then groceries. hobby, fun and garden. Garden is from this binder. 30, and for the life of me, I cannot remember what I bought. What did I do? What did I buy? Oh yeah, I know what I buy. I bought some seeding and propagating soil. That's what I bought. Because I started seeding. My first ray of seeds is in the windowsill. I will give you a small update from that. And then hobby. No, this is not the right one. That's saving. But I know I need my buffer because I overspent. Hobby. Then from my buffer. And then that goes back to the bank. I knew that I was overspending. And then from fun, I went to a concert of an for us unknown artist, Shane Garrity, by hand. And I bought, because I think he will be great, huge, I bought a CD, I got it signed, I got a set list. But it was one of the concerts I just stood and listened. It was blues as blues should be. And I loved it. I'm normally not a blues and progressive rock kind of girl, but this one, I will put a bit of info from him here in my, I will put it in because I think you should watch it and you should listen to it on YouTube or on Spotify, because it was the kind of music you put on when you have an evening at home with some snacks, something to drink, good company and good music. That's the vibe it was giving for me. And I was in good company. I didn't have food because it was in a concert hall, but we had a drink. I had a Coke because I don't drink alcohol because of my brain injury. I can't handle alcohol. I get really, really sick. So I'm a non-drinker, and I have been for years, so I'm not. And I didn't, from the first day, I didn't miss it, so that's not a problem. So I will put that in. And as I said last week, my videos will be becoming more and more real life, cash stuffing and sharing my life. Maybe one day I will be in the picture, but probably not. 180 should be going back to the bank. 120, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 going back to the bank. The large bills are going back to the bank. The small ones I am keeping here. If you like my content, please like, comment, subscribe. And if you really like my content, please buy me a coffee on a Buy Me a Coffee app. The link is down below. This will be going back to the bank. And this is it for week 8 of 2025. I hope to see you next one. Bye.